to be, I'm sure he's like foaming at the mouth on this one, understanding and just wanting to see exactly how kind of like how much of a chance do they have. I think we saw with game one that, hey, they're ready, they're well coached, they're good to go, and again, they're going to give the global community a chance and a big up for them.
Exactly. A learning lesson like this doesn't really happen any day all the time, right? So, Vitality, I like this initial movement. You want to get the Guan Yu in that brush and maybe try and catch out members on the side of TT Global.
I mean, if he's able to find somebody, get that catch out, the pushback, that was like the biggest thing, was that they were not really able to initiate Team Vitality, that is.
Yeah, but take a look at what Joy is doing. Actually, this is what I do in my ranked games. Guys, I feel validated.
Yeah, but it looks like it's going to be contested here. 19 spots it out, realizing that something is a bit of a stray. The Bitter Farewell on top of this one, and Neil is there. I think he gets the Cachusin, does steal it away, and Joy not in a great spot. It looks like he will go down to Neil getting first blood here.
This is big for Vitality, a great start. So they have a slight goal lead, they protect their buff, but of course, going into the hands of Neil here.
I mean, picking up that first kill. This is the first kill for Team Vitality in this entire series. Yes, it took about a minute into the second game to get there, but we're here. Great start for them.
Okay, Zan gonna be pushed back for a little bit. So this combination of Princess Frost and Liang has been stopped for a while. Now, the only question is, what more advantage can Vitality get for themselves?
Yeah, and they need anything right now. And again, TT Global, we're kind of playing a little cheeky with that one. Joy definitely being aggressive, and you were, I mean, you do it in your own ranked games. I'm sure you've given up first blood as well.
No, I don't. No, I'm just kidding. I do. But it comes with the information, right? So this is exactly what you need to do. This is where you be aggressive and force mistakes out.
Yeah, and also, ZanQ was not able to get the blue buff. So in a way, yes, you're giving up first blood or whatever, but ZanQ doesn't have that, potentially slowing a little bit of his farm down.
I think it definitely slows the game down. Not by a lot, but the fact is, the lesser buffs you have, it impacts your EXP, impacts your goal lead, so everything, in a nutshell, kind of benefits TT Global in a way.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to kind of just, get that advantage, which is going to be huge for them. And just continuing with that farm, but Team Vitality with about a 100 gold lead, and ZanQ getting most of that farm being funneled into him.
They need a little bit more. Now, TT Global, Ching here actually looking to freeze the lanes. A big movement, and now he's going to stop the freeze and go for that lane swap. Let's see where he's going to go.
Yeah, it looks like Sunrise making his way there, ensuring that the Sprite... Look at the timing of that. Ching had actually pushed out the lane perfectly, and Sunrise was right there, right for that Sprite. The coordination is next level.
Also sharing the wave, right? This is something that helps to amplify the growth of Sunrise as a Jing player, and he is going to be able to be ahead of ZanQ.
And Snowy here putting a little bit of pressure on. Crane is actually rotated as well off the map. Basically, TT Global right now giving that farm to Sunrise, and Crane is just helping with the bottom lane more than anything else.
Okay, so let's take a look at the impact of the goal. So now 2.2k for Sunrise. He's a little bit ahead of ZanQ, and just overall, they have restored that goal lead to the side of TT Global.
And they're just able to extract farm just a little bit more efficiently, and this is why TT Global are so good. It's like, yeah, you've given up first blood in that, but we're finding ways to take more farm.
They're showing you how to recover, right? And this is a trait that Vitality, if played well.
Oh, they've got the control, they've got the lockdown with that winner is here, and that 1-2 combination from the Liang and the Princess Frost, just way too much. The Autumn Storm, Snowy, he's gonna get gone on the flash on forward. They want to get the kill, not enough damage. They've got the healing due. Snowy will recall back.
This is why it's so difficult, right? Snowy, he knows the exact limits. Vitality, they just need it a little bit more, but you don't want to over dive.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Just staying within reason, right? I mean, you don't want to go out of position. You want to be aggressive, definitely. And now Snowy has to kind of slowly make his way back. It looks like he's going to be in the mid lane, though, but he's not farming at this stage.
Okay, so for the first time, Vitality, they have Prio over the pit. What can they do here?
Oh, they see them, and it looks like with Crane going for that flank, TT Global have just made an appearance. All 5 members, they will pick up the Tyrants.
They know they can't do it. Look, Sunrise at level 8, they have the level advantage, which contributes to your damage dealt as well.
Oh, 19 flashes over the wall, but now ZanQ has to contest this Azure Golem. Not going to be comfortable for him. And, Topps looking for the wraparound, might potentially go in, but it looks like they're going to back off again.
Yep, they don't.
Oh, no, they go in for the charge. The Hegemon Slash right on top of 19, who's going to try to back off, but they find Zan. He's going to be the first to fall. Snowy trades his life away, and with those tower shots, not enough. The Bitter Farewell on top, but it looks like the double kill going the way of Crane, and here comes Tufts. He wants the perfect rotation, gets the pickup, finds Crane.
And still, TT Global win this because take a look at all that confusion on that action on the bot side. Sunrise makes the cross map play, gets the Crimson Golem away from ZanQ. He needs that desperately.
Yeah, it needs that desperately. And I mean, they traded 2 for 2, but with that top lane, I mean, TT Global weren't even fighting this full-on strength, but break this one down.
It's really about the control, right? And the fact that Crane was tanking for the team because number one, Joy was low. They needed Ching to stay alive as well. Look, he was ready to give his life, and he did it in such a beautiful way because he made the trades for the team. Even though he fell, he bought so much time, and because everyone has to focus on that point, Sunrise gets the opening to go and explore the jungle camp on the top.
Yeah, was able to find that pick off. The 5-3 lead favoring TT Global yet again, just putting the pressure on. Team Vitality, though, finding some kills, but again, every single one of their jungle camps are being contested.
You never give away anything for free, and you always force them to have a difficult decision to make when they are trying to take their buffs. And once again, you can see this is prime time, top level gameplay, right? Put your Crimson buffs into your farm laner, into your jungle, and just make life difficult.
Yeah, and I mean, taking it away and also just kind of accelerating your own ability to get that farm. Snowy with that red buff will help him with that push. The top lane, top T1 has already been taken down, and now TT Global putting the pressure on.
And I think this one was a little bit personal for TT Global, right? They said, okay, you were trading the turrets. This time you don't get a single one.
Control is going to be connected. They find 19. He was just looking to scout, but now Joy on the run. Tups goes in with that Soaring Greed Dragon. He gets the heroic charge, finds Joy. They get the return kill, but the nice two-man stun, the Hegemon slash on top. They find Tups in return. TT Global on the assault, but it looks like it's a 2-for-1 in favor of TT Global.
And so they always have an answer. ZanQ, he's going to try and go.
Yeah, he's going to try to go. He throws out Furball. Sunrise is on the back. He's just too fast at this point.
This one really shows you the understanding of the strength, right? Knowing, hey, number one, I have a level advantage. Number two, I have a gold advantage, which means I have an item advantage. And knowing when to take the fight. ZanQ forced to use his Blood Rage early. And this is a trait you need to start learning from the KPL teams.
Yeah, just baiting things out. I mean, he disengaged at the perfect time. Really well played by Sunrise. Understanding that, hey, what is the limit of this hero? Am I able to get out? Always playing that safe route and then just taking the right fights.
The timing, right? Like you mentioned before, the timing is so big for the side of TT Global. In the global stage, you need to understand, Snowy, he's going to try and go again. His frenzy is coming off of cooldown.
Yeah, they're looking for a potential assault at this point, but Snowy dealing with the minion waves. ZanQ just being like, let's slow the game down. We need to keep ourselves in this one. Yes, we're down about 5K, but the longer the game goes, we can get more of our guys some of that farm.
Yes, and take a look at how TT is playing, right? So TT Global, they're doing a 4-1 composition now. The 4 members with the goldie, they will keep forcing you into difficult situations where it's a limbo. Do you go for the fight? Do you not?
Oh, Sunrise looking to just go in, but they've Team Vitality. A lot of them have taken a decent amount. They're going to have to go back to their fountain to heal, taking a free tower for TT Global yet again.
So free damage, right? They take the turrets. At the same time, there's no response from Vitality. You have multiple waves pushing, and you now have the freedom to clear the lanes. And now at the 8-minute mark, what are they going to do on the side of Vitality?
I mean, TT Global, the way that they're playing is so clean. The Tyrant is being picked up. I mean, this is space created, and it looks like Ching was potentially looking to go in. He charges to the side instead, staying alive. Team Vitality on the retreat.
Nice catch.
They catch him with a Furball. They have the connection onto Joy, but 19 is going to be killed. Joy will trade his life away, and it looks like Tops just trying to get back to his own base, not able to do so. He gets picked off, 2 members down.
Opening space for Snowy, that was super smart. At the same time, also making sure that everyone was in the mirror domain of Sunrise. That is where he's the strongest as a Jing. And now they are rewarded with the T3 on the top. ZanQ, look at that damage coming in from the side of Snowy.
I mean, you'd think that the Agudo would be tanky, but TT Global are like, no, you're not tanky. We have the damage items. We're able to just blow you up whenever you want. How dare you stick your neck out?
I mean, Snowy's level 13. He has a frenzy as well. He is 1 level ahead of the jungler. The jungler normally is the #1 EXP farmer on the team.
Damage dealt. Snowy and Crane, both of those guys just doing so much work. ZanQ just doing what he can to give Team Vitality a fighting chance in this one. But TT Global, the way that they close out the map, take things away, it makes it very difficult for Team Vitality to get anything going. But that mirror domain is going to be expended, but they're not going to catch Tufts.
It's a pretty short cooldown. They don't really care. TT Global, this is perfect for them. So they get rid of that Vision Sprite. At the same time, Ching, he was hard to kill before. Now he has a Blood Rage along the Eye of the Phoenix, they're looking for an opening.
I mean, he's 3-0-5. He's not only finding kills, but he's had such an impact. His stuns have been on point. He's been able to just really be that front liner bruiser, which Team Vitality have no answers for. They cannot get to the squishy backline.
And look, the clock is always ticking, right? Every single buff respawn. TT Global, they are there. Sunrise is there, Snowy is there, and at this 10-minute mark, the critical moment of the game, they go for the double objective take.
I mean, they had such a huge lead. They can be greedy. They can do whatever they want. The world is their oyster, so to speak. Team Vitality realized that they're in a tough situation, trying to find some way to get back in this one.
And go Chart, this is exactly what you want. You want your jungler on the top. You want your farm lane on the top. Now Ching, he's doing a very good job. He's giving information. But Tufts, maybe he can make a game-changing play here. Everything on the table.
Yeah, he needs that perfect initiation from the backline. But that bottom E3 going down. Tufts is going in. The control, the lockdown has already been there. TT Global finding him out, and there's no chance for Team Vitality at this stage.
And additional pressure. Snowy with the Daybreaker. The Overlord is flying down. 11 minutes.
Oh, nice 4-man stun. Neil finds it, but Neil is actually going to go down. Snowy with just way too much damage. They're going to go push back 19. And TT Global still up in front. Finds ZA, but more importantly, they take the crystal in game 2.
Number 2 in the bag for the side of TT Global. This is what we expected.
What a great game by TT Global. Just being able to bounce back. Yeah, they gave up some kills in this one. Team Vitality finding